I do believe that I am live once more. It is alive. It lurks. It lurks on the internet. It goes on YouTube, and it's gonna just start talking rubbish like it always does. Really. But I don't know if anyone's gonna pop in. I'm gonna sit here and drink some cider until someone pops up. If no one pops up, I haven't got much to say anyway. It's just day 11 of my bloggy blog. Hey, hey, Autopsy J, how's it going, man? Hmm, just polishing off. Hey, you made it to the bloggy blog. The vloggy bloggy. It's actually a vloggy bloggy because it's a video blog, bloggy blog. Checked out your message you sent me. Yeah, I went to check that out, but my phone was charging. I must check that out. Is your stream coming up soon? I hope tomorrow will be all right if it's tomorrow or even tonight. But anyway, yeah. So what's going on in Greyland then? Not much. I've been lazing in bed all day. I've done my notes for my podcast on Sunday. Um, got some cards for my girlfriend because it's her birthday tomorrow. My beautiful lady. I'm going to be her toy boy for the next 9 months. She's she'll be a year older than me tomorrow until September when I catch up with her again. Listening to me ramble. Yeah, good idea. Hey, Thomas, how's it going, mate? Hope everyone is well and fine and dandy. I'm at my girlfriend's house, as I am every weekend, sitting on the bed because that's kind of that's kind of what I do when I'm around here because it's only a small flat. So lying on the bed, trying to avoid the camera from picking up any of the mold that we have on the roofs and ceilings, and because yeah, her landlord is not very good, and the place needs decorating and it needs whatever. Anyway, I appreciate you do that. As long as she doesn't hear me, all right. Not my birthday again. That's my girlfriend's birthday. My girlfriend's birthday, Lisa, my beautiful Lisa, my Madame Xanadu. She reads tarot cards, so she's my Madame Xanadu. She's my Lois Lane. Yeah, she's 51. Anyway, she's not embarrassed. I won't be for a week or so. Okay, I missed the message, but yeah, I will be checking it out. Hopefully, I'll be able to come and watch you do your stream. Saw you on Graders Notes last night as well. It was a good little Graders Notes show you guys were doing as always. Anyway, got much to talk about. I am working on an entry for Comics Altruism's match. You could just choose any two superheroes, really, or even if you could choose a super villain if you wanted to. But I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't want to just pick two completely random ones. I want to and find some kind of logical reason for them to be together. Why do I think they're together? Do you know you're secretly aqua bloke? It's actually wet bloke. Wet bloke is the non de guerre, the non de plume, whatever the secret identity. Hey, Carolina Cruz 26. How you doing, mate? Got a nice haul the other day I saw. Yeah, so I'm going to get out tomorrow for my girlfriend's birthday, so I'll probably be doing a stream tomorrow night, but possibly a little bit worse for wear, possibly a little bit worse for wear, but it probably won't make any difference because I'll be just as normal as I always am. Yeah, wet bloke. I was going to do a whole series of that, but then the fact nobody actually bothered commenting on it much, so I was just like, that's what I'm like. I have like big ideas. As soon as it doesn't seem like anyone's that, I just like I lose enthusiasm so quickly because yeah, I just I've had loads of things I put lots of effort into over the years, and it just gets to the point where you're like, oh, I can't be bothered. Yeah, I saw you was getting a bit sick. I saw your video the other day, your whole video, Chris, getting over this flu. Yeah, it does suck being sick. This is very true. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna tell you what comics I've been reading. That's about it, really. I've got nothing else to add. But are there any other competitions that I'm missing out on, Roger? I know you're blinking line up every bloody week, but I normally like there's one in, one ear out the other. I know I've got comics altruism. Um, uh, I'll have to go back to the video and make notes so I can do some video entries. Right, so I read a couple of Daredevil's, and I was quite struck by in this one he fights the owl, and there was kind of stories. Like one was like before this one that I left that back at home because I finished it before I came home with my girlfriend, and like people were struck blind. Someone put something in the water. Everyone was struck blind, so obviously that ties in with Daredevil being blind, and they were like robbing the city while all the people were blind. And happy 19th birthday! Yeah, no, long time since she was 19. Yeah, but she's still lovely. Anyway, and then in a later comic as well, I think it was this one. There's another plot where everyone was turned blind, but it was a Russian guy who Black Widow knew, called the Cossack. He had some kind of radar thing that made people go blind. So yeah, so there's a couple of like it's a recurring theme. You do notice recurring themes in comic books a fair bit. Someone comes along, probably looks at an old story that they saw. Oh, that was not a bad idea. I'll recreate that. So I think there's probably at least 100 apart. So however many years that is, because this is 116. I know it was before this one story about people being made blind, and then the 217 it was reoccurred again. So yeah, this I suppose because Daredevil's blind, they think it's a cool a cool storyline to explore. I suppose nature of blindness and isolation, not being able to see. That's what I say. That was definitely one of my biggest fears. I think yeah. I think I could cope. So hopefully I never go blind. Fingers crossed, touch wood, and all that kind of thing. In this story, Daredevil poses as one of his enemies, the Jester. Basically, his enemy, the Jester, escapes from prison because he's obsessed with the Cyrano de Bergerac play. Apparently, he was an actor who got a load of bad reviews, and that kind of sent him off the deep end and turned him into a criminal. And so he's been spending his years just in the role, and he brings out kidnapped this person who's going to star in a theatre performance of Cyrano de Bergerac, and he takes his place. And he's apparently he's really good. He's doing really, really well. And the police come to arrest him, and Daredevil wants him to continue his performance. He thinks the people who are watching the performance are really going to enjoy it because he's really doing it well. And also, he thinks it's going to be like therapeutic. And they're probably right. If once he's finally got that out of his system and he's got some recognition for his acting talent, maybe he'll go straight. Who knows when he gets out of prison? So Daredevil dresses up as the Jester to distract the police while the Jester continues off his performance. I thought it was good. I thought it was a good story. I enjoyed that one. I enjoy that kind of thing where it's not just banks being robbed and that kind of thing. It's something a little bit different. Then now these ones I only got recently, but instead of putting them at the bottom of the pile, I saw it's my read pile. I put them where I pretty well like, so I bunged them in quite close. I bunged them in with a bunch of other Silver Age madness, and just because I fancy reading them quicker because good stuff. And this one, I just love the cover of this one, especially she's ripping the girlfriend off of the titles. It no longer says Superman's girlfriend Lois Lane, and it was a really good story. It's a cool story. I think this is only the first part. I didn't get the second part, so I need to get hold of that. But these Lois Lanes can be expensive. I've written a list anyway of all the numbers, and if I catch them, if I manage to catch them, I'll buy them. Yeah, she's a really nice dress as well. Actually, I like that style. That 60s style is really quite. It's a nice sort of flow. I like the flow to it as well in the actual cover as well. She ends up hooking up with an astronaut, and Superman's all kind of like lovelorn and trying to win her back, kind of thing. That's quite fun. And on this one, he turns into a tree. Shabab was saying this was one of her favourite stories. She commented on my video. Says it's one of her favourite stories of Lois Lane. It was an interesting story. I'm not sure if I want to give spoilers away, but yeah, he gets turned into a tree, or it seems like basically he rescues a tree from this planet where everything is dying because he's like, oh, well, I must preserve and save as much life as I can. That's his motto, isn't it? To protect all life. So he takes this alien tree down to Earth. This alien tree basically has psychic abilities, and it basically starts turning him into a tree. So he's going to have some interesting tree times, some sex tree goings on, some beautiful botany going down. They're going to have a lot of little bushes or something like that. I'm not sure what's going to go on there. Hey, basically, and got wood, and yeah, he wanted to explore the bush, but he's something like that anyway. Let's not go there. You're so rude. I can't believe you said that. Or made me say that even. Yeah, the last one. I see there's a couple. Where's the other one I'm reading? I've got my Silver Age madness on. So Superboy. There's quite cool. There's about 3 or 4 different stories in there. I'll just tell you the first one. They want to test this new thing that will create atomic powers, kind of thing. But there's nowhere safe to test it. So they say, we've got an invulnerable person here. Let's get him to drink it. And so basically, he drinks this stuff, and he starts breathing out fire wherever he goes. I started thinking as well. I was talking about wanting to do like some streams. Hey, comics for all people. Thanks for everyone for popping in, by the way. Very grateful. Yeah, I was thinking. I could be thinking about doing like some streams with other people involved, and I was thinking of doing like a quiz show, like just for like maybe a couple of people every week. And I'll maybe I'll call it Silver Age Madness, and I'm going to dig out all the craziest things from the Silver Age and ask people questions and see if they can guess what happened, that kind of thing. What went down in this comic? So I'll be like, what happens when Superboy eats Red K in this comic or something like that, and you've got to try and guess, or I'll show you a picture and you've got to sort of, that's what I was thinking of anyway. So I've written down a couple of questions for a possible future project called Silver Age Madness, where hopefully I'll get a few people in to try and look at the Silver Age. I think that might be quite fun anyway. I need to step my Silver Age game up a little bit more. Yeah, you're missing out if you're not reading. It depends though. I mean, no one's got to like. I mean, I've never really bought that many Silver Age, but recently I've really got into them because they're not like highbrow stories. They're not like sensible stories. They're completely unsensible. They're daft as a brush, but it's like they're just fun. They're just interesting, and it's just like I like the hokey foolishness of them, the Silver Age madness, as I call it. It's just like you look at it, and some of it just to make me laugh out loud. I can't remember what I was laughing at. But a couple of times I was reading the Superboys, and something's happened, and I just cracked up. It's so ridiculous, so out there. This one is such a convoluted kind of. He basically, and this is another one I was talking about in the Daredevil, where the other people being turned blind. As a recurring theme, albeit like 100 comics in between. I'm definitely sure that I've seen Superboy leading a wolf pack on another comic cover. I've definitely seen that because but like I don't think I've got that other comic, but I know it's like it's a recurring theme. Hey, boy, you had seven, and yeah. So in this one, basically, it's kind of. It looks like it's a ancient Native American kind of not a curse, but like a prophecy or something like that. Someone who protects the wolves will be the leader of the wolves, and he basically protects these wolves from. I think by one time he protects from lightning, and he starts being the leader of the wolves. And it turns out it's all a bit of a ploy, and the wolves are actually aliens who've been transformed into wolves because they're on the run from other aliens that are trying to kill them. The prophecy, the belief in the wolf pack and the leaders to try and fool these chasing aliens that the other aliens have got away, that kind of thing. Why didn't go and beat the aliens up who are trying to kill the other aliens? That might be a lot easier, to be honest. But anyway, that's not how he plays it. And later on, Superboy from another world who's been affected by Red K tries to frame Chief Parker and try and basically make him lose his job. But fortunately, Crypto goes to where the proper Superboy from that world was in space and brings him back to confront the other Superboy. Yeah, it's all Silver Age madness. It's all good stuff. All low grade goodness, basically. Anyway, that's all I've got really to talk about today. Just went through the comics that I was. I can't think of any other contests, and I need to really scrutinise and write down notes this time for your roundup, Roger, to work out some others. Yeah, that's all cool covers. But what does anyone think? Does anyone think it'd be interested in doing a Silver Age Madness quiz? Maybe like if I can be bothered once I've got all the questions sorted out, get a couple of guests, maybe do a knockout or something like that. I don't know. So you can see who could be the Silver Age Madness champion. Yeah, Superboy 180. Is that the one? Is that the one I just showed you, or is there another one? This is 116. Yeah, this is 116. So is there another Wolfpack cover on 180 as well, Roger? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I see there's a lot of storms going. Yeah, that's the thing. The trouble is with the Silver Age Madness, though, I think you wouldn't have to have read the comics. You could quite often just guess that kind of thing. So yeah, I think so anyway. Or even if it doesn't, to be honest, even if you can't guess, it doesn't matter. I think it'd just be fun to like explore these stories, and I think it'd just be fun to try and hazard a guess. You know what I mean? Or even invent stuff. Maybe you'll get points for whoever invents the best or closest to the story, that kind of thing. Super douchebag boy. Yeah, you don't like Superman, do you, Thomas Wayne? What's up with you, mate? Where's your real American spirit? Superman is America. I don't know, like that. He's as American as apple pie. You'll be saying you don't like apple pie next, and the hand egg, whatever that game is that you guys play. Right. Nothing else to report. So it's tomorrow, my girlfriend's birthday. We're going there, so we just go down the local pub because it's cheap, and that's all we can afford. My dad and my dad and stepmom are coming down. So yeah, just a little quiet family thing. And don't bother going out in the evening because even baseball, yeah, cricket. Anyway, yeah, and then Sunday I've got my podcast to do, but I'll be doing live streams. I need to work out how to live stream somebody else. You got to download that Streamlabs, is it? Streamlabs you need. So I need to get Streamlabs, and I'm looking for people who don't do live streams very often. I want to get some people who he's 100 years plus old. So he's not actually 100 plus years old. He's about 80, isn't he? He's about a couple of months older than my dad, Superman. I think he's like 82 coming up, I believe, because my dad's 82 next month. So yeah, and Batman's only a little bit younger, so you can't have them retire. I can't have them retire. He's going to replace. You have all the Robins replacing them. StreamYard, that's the one. So anyone who's not done streaming before, I want to get some people who they're the smaller channels. I want to get the less bigly channels. Less bigly channels need to be people who haven't done it before. Stream virgins like me with getting the stream. I don't even know what we're going to talk about. Just obviously comics, but with no kind of format. Just hanging out, and then maybe we'll come up with some kind of format and we'll just talk about comics, about stories in comics. That kind of thing. What kind of stories you've enjoyed? That I don't know. We just hang out and then they'll just wobble on and say bloggy, bloggy, blog a lot, and that'll probably do it, to be honest. Right, I'm gonna open my other can of cider for inspiration, of course. Liquid inspiration. Superman, 82, too old to still be fighting. This is very true, but then practically all the characters that you like are too old. I mean, could you imagine Vampirella is now 50? Could you imagine if she actually, she actually looked 50? She'd have to stop wearing that bikini for starters, wouldn't she? Falcon is 50 years old as well, so yeah, stream virgins. But actually, yeah, I'd like to just, I don't know how people do, I don't know, I'm just kind of like underdogs. Let's get the underdogs in and people who haven't done any streams before start doing some streams. Just for something to do. Just for something to do, really. I think it'd be cool. So, yeah, I haven't got anything else to say. I might as well go. Might as well. 30 minutes already. Oh no, I've got a shout out to channel, haven't I? I have to shout out one of the a small channel for you to go and check out. I think the link should be in the description down below already. WarLord. I'm not sure how many. I think I looked at how many. He has got 107 subs at the moment. Only 107. So he's over 100, which is good. Hey, Sack Blubber. You read comics, Sack Blubber. I know he's one of the guys from the vinyl community. He loves his heavy metal and all other kinds of music as well, actually. I think he likes his Beatles and all sorts. But yeah, if you like comics, anyway. Yeah, so go and sub up WarLord. He does lots of mystery box openings. So he's on there doing his Spider-Man booth boxes, and he's got a Bakey box one that he's just done recently, and all sorts. Thomas, what did Thomas say? Stream virgin. Yeah, a noob, stream noob. Maybe we should call it a stream noob instead. But yeah, but I kind of want to do that because I want to get my subs up. Basically, I want to get my viewing hours up because I do it for fun, obviously, but I want to win some money. I want to get some money from YouTube. When I was doing that, I've been doing this for 12 years, no intention of like earning anything from it, but I was just putting out whatever stuff I wanted. My first video is like an ice speedway video, and and then I think the second video was a tribute to Ted Called Blue Beetle. I made like a little music video with images of Ted Called kind of thing on it. Yeah, but when back in 2017, when I found out I was going to be made redundant, I started like trying to sort of. I thought, well, who knows? Maybe you could try and earn stuff online. So I've got a blog, I've got a Patreon, and I started like monetizing it because they said you can monetize it, and it was just like, okay, you had to have 500 subs at that point, and I don't know how many hours of viewing you had to have. I'd earned about $13, which obviously wasn't much. I was happy with that. I was happy seeing it grow slightly, and I thought, well, one day I'll get to $100 and they pay me out, and I can buy something nice with that. You know what I mean? Just for doing stuff which I enjoy doing anyway. So that's why I'm trying to monetize it. But then they changed it. And I'm drinking Scrumpy Jack, which is a cider. Me and my missus at home, we always drink cider. But when I go out and about, like I go down the pub, it's always bitter. I always drink bitter or ale. Check out my beer show if you've seen Beer Guys. Once a month, me and my mate, we get a mystery box of beers and just drink it and get slightly squiffy. And I sort of swear and kind of amuse. I'm kind of amused. I amuse myself anyway. I don't know if it would amuse anybody else, but yeah, check it out if you like your beer or just like watching two English men talking rubbish and drinking beer. that's the options. Mm. Where was I? I've completely forgotten what I was talking about because that's how my brain is. Now, before I was talking about beer, let's just talk about my girlfriend. I don't remember what I was talking about. I completely disrupted the flow of my speaking, and I really got. Oh, yes, right. Yeah, I was talking about. Oh yeah, when I found out I was going to be redundant, I managed to find enough views. It was about $13. I did a blog back in this. What I'm doing now, this bloggy blog for a year and a day. Hey, Matilda, good to have you here, mate. Yeah, so I did that back in 2017 before I got made redundant, actually, and then just after I finished, I actually got made redundant. But I was trying to sort of build up my channel because they changed it. They changed the rules. I was getting money from them because I had 500 subs and that was enough. Then they changed it to be 1,000 subs and so many hours of viewing. And I've got over 1,000 subs now. It's cool, but I'm like 1,000 hours short of views over the last year. So if I start doing streams, and I've got 13 people watching now, so you know if I start doing streams more often and maybe do like some hangouts with people, then eventually I'll get the hours up. But yeah, I don't know. So eventually, all I'm really looking to is to buy some comics with whatever I earn from it. That's what it's going to be. That's cool though. He's getting money for nothing. Really, who doesn't want money for nothing? Especially when they're unemployed bums like me. Anyway, hey, Music Ma'am, how you doing? Talking about did you finish your competition yet? No, I didn't enter your competition, did I? But I saw somebody else. I can't remember now. That's why your competition was quite difficult. Your competition, I thought I ain't gonna be able to think of any entries for this. I did sub you when I saw somebody else do your contest. But Music Man. I don't know if I told you before. I probably told you before. I'm always telling people. I'm not coming. No, if you actually like, you don't like any heavy metal, really, do you? You know, heavy metal wasn't your thing. That's why I won't bother mentioning it. How many hours do I need? I'm on 3,000 hours in a year. It's like about 1,000 hours short. It's like wow. So I need to make more videos. I need to make more videos. I need everyone to like put my videos on rotation when they go to sleep at night. Kind of thing. We need to make more again. Yeah, still time. I'm getting your competition was too difficult. It was like all to do with songs, to do with gender identity and that. And I was thinking, oh, I can't think of any of my music has got any that kind of theme. Heavy metal doesn't really go in for that kind of nuanced kind of musical lyrics, I don't think. But anyway, you two would never hire me. Besides, it would take out the fun. Yeah, they don't got to hire you. It's not. You can do. I think you can practically do what you like. Anyway, I mean, it's just this. I think they put an advert at the beginning of your videos, and enough people watching. I mean, it started up like if you watch my old blog from like 2017, and like after about 5 days, oh, I've earned a cent. Oh, I've earned 1 cent. Heavy metal, basically just all brands of heavy metal, so death, thrash, doom, black metal, sludge, doom. Yeah, I do a podcast on Sundays called High Speed Hangover, which you can find the links in my descriptions and stuff like that. Sometimes, or you can just search it out if you're interested in listening to me talking like this, even more nonsensically, but playing music. Lots of makeup and hair, yeah. Oh no, not in my job. Not. That's the glam. That's the glam bands. It probably isn't. So I don't know. I'm lazy. My brain doesn't. Something like that. So it's like in a rolling yearly basis. I think it is. I suppose I'm 3,000 before, but I've been doing a lot more videos business. Well, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, then tough. It's kind of like my aim, to be honest. Get back onto that level. I don't know. It's like just a hobby, and it's something to do. But to be honest, I just enjoy doing videos anyway, so that's the main thing. Yeah, no, Judas Priest for me is a bit soft. I prefer like the heavier. I mean, I like a bit of Judas Priest, but mainly it's faster, heavier, less musical, to be honest. Who's this Susan? You told to go F herself, Matilda. I think the F word is Matilda's favourite word, and why not? It's got a certain nuance to it, hasn't it? It's got a certain impact. Yeah, thrash, death metal, that kind of thing. Yeah, but I do play some softer stuff on there as well. But so I mean, yeah, I can't think of any songs that would match your competition criteria. But everyone sub up Music Man VC. What kind of music do you like? Yeah, I'm a London. That's right. Yeah, maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London town. You want me to do the rest of that song? Probably I won't. Great word, yeah. It's a great word. You can use it in all situations. Not in polite company, but it can be used. It can be an adjective, it can be a verb. Yes, her 14. Yes, her 14. I don't know what you're talking about. That's the thing with the old chat. You don't know if you read people talking about or if they're actually saying something for you to do. But that's good with me. My computer by putting my finger over the computer over the thing. Yeah, all classic rock, Beatles. My favourite grandfather in Liverpool and grandmother. Your grandmother lives in Lewisham, or comes from Lewisham. Because my girlfriend lives quite near Lewisham. Actually, we go to Lewisham. We're in South London, which is Lewisham. Got to run, guys. Great to see you. I say, good to see you, Grey Man. Later, everyone. Bye, boy 7. um. Oh yeah, the F word. You mean? Yeah, yeah. I kind of yeah. I'm not to say it when I'm doing videos, but yeah, so it's just like in my natural vocabulary, that word is used often. Oh, born there, passed away. You're ancient. Okay. You're not in UK though, are you? You're not in America. I saw you was in America. I thought you had a American accent. I only saw I just went to see the competition video that you did, and I think that's what I've seen of you so far. But then, to be honest, I'm mainly watching comic related stuff. I kind of like I'm in the horror community. I'm in the heavy metal community. I'm in the vinyl community. I'm in the comic community. But at the moment, the comic community is the one. Oh, Canada. Okay, everyone emigrated. Yeah, probably for the best. Get out of this crap hole. Get out of this stuffy, polluted, overpopulated, probably. Yeah, I feel like a few more mates have emigrated actually. So yeah, fair enough. I'm here, London until I die, probably. Anyway, nearly half an hour. Nearly half an hour, and still 13 people watching me do absolutely nothing and saying not much. So definitely gonna go. Oh, did I shout out WarLord yet? Yeah, WarLord. Go and sub up WarLord. He opens mystery boxes. He's got, I think it's 170 subs, 107 subs, and he needs more. And yeah, go back on all my other videos as well. And because I've noticed, I'm not naming any names, obviously I don't know, but any contest on my channel? No, I'm not doing any contest at the moment. No, I can't afford to give away any prizes at the moment, and I was kind of downhearted the last time I did a contest. Like it was like I think I had 13 entries, and I was like, not bothered doing a contest again. Bye, Raj. You off, mate? Are you saying goodbye to me? I say goodbye for the 5th time. I say goodbye about 10 times before I actually go. You're going to rematch it later or rewatch it later. I don't know. Yeah, no, I've not got any contests, but I need to find some other contests to get involved in. So I've got something to talk about on this videos rather than me just waffling on and losing losing viewers by the minute. Draw a prize for? Oh, you're gonna draw a prize? Oh, okay. Rewatch. You're gonna rewatch it later. Well, you're gonna right. So you want me to do a contest, and you're gonna draw a prize for whoever wins, or you want me to do a contest right here, right now? Well, it's been like a team up. like a Gothica grey team up, where I come up with a contest idea and you give away prize. Is that what you're saying? What, one of your covers? Draw on one of your covers? Yeah. Okay. Well, for just for the people who are here now, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? Like a pop quiz question, and whoever can get closest. I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything. That's not a bad idea though. I'm gonna. It would be interesting. It would be interesting. I've not got any questions written out. I've had a couple. I've written two questions so far that I found in my Silver Age comics. So Bill has a channel. Yes, Bill has got a very interesting channel. She looks at comics and books, and she does some cool art as well. Go and give her a sub. Everybody sub each other up. You want me to come up with something now? Oh, too. I'm no good on the spot like this. I'm just. It's like when people ask me what your favourite stuff is, and I just can't come up with favourites or top tens or top threes. So, no, my mind is blank. All right. All right? Here's the contest. Here's the contest. What is Matilda Kofika's favourite superhero from Africa called? And Matilda Kofika's not allowed to answer. Hmm. All right. I'm definitely going now because it's been over half an hour. And I really haven't got anything to say. I'm not sure why people are watching me witter on about nothing. Go and sub WarLord. Cheers for everyone who tuned in. And Matilda, maybe we'll do a stream sometime. I don't know what about though, but just talking probably. And we could probably what we could do. We could have a competition. Who could drop the F bomb the most interestingly? Yeah, yeah, it could be. It could be a blog with a friend. Blog with a buddy, something like that. Yeah, everyone sub WarLord up. You could do, and like if you're bored, go through my old videos and check out all the other small channels that I've talked about. People were subbing because I've gone back to ones that I've mentioned before, and I've had no extra subs, and I'm like, oh man, that's bang out of order. Oh, it's in the description. I put it in the description for this video, so it should be underneath my chatty face, probably down there somewhere. There should be a link. Oh, hello, Samuel David. You want to go with a cup of tea for a picture? Very, very proper. I like a good cup of tea. I'm thinking Scrumpy Jack at the moment. There's yeah, and I'm just about to go because I've really got nothing to say, but I just whittle on regardless. Anyway, talked about my comics. Yeah, that's it really. So I'm definitely gonna go. I'm going now. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I've managed to whittle it down from about 13 to 7, so I think it's definitely time to go before it's just tumbleweed in the chat. I was a cup of coffee. Oh man, that doesn't look like a coffee cup. I thought it was a cup of tea. Oh, that's shocking. Never mind. Coffee's all right. Yeah, much prefer tea, obviously. Being English and all that. Proper cup of tea and a proper china pot and all that kind of thing. Anyway, um, is the Black Panther? Is it Black Panther? Mm-hmm. Bye, everybody. I'm going because I don't even know why I'm still here. Bye.